tried locking in financially before. You're like, okay, I'm going to pay off all my debt. I'm going to save $10,000 in my savings account. And I'm also going to start my investing journey. Maybe you did it for like a couple months and then something happened and it's just kind of like, you're right back where you started, or maybe even worse off. This happens to people all the time. And it's because they're experiencing a dissonance. They're experiencing an issue with how they see themselves with money and what they're actually trying to do. The thing is that we have to, like you mentioned, forgive ourselves for our choices in the past. Absolutely. We have to take a look back, and we have to be honest and reflective about those choices did not serve me, and then go deeper than that. Why was I making those choices? What was going on beneath the surface? How can I ensure that this doesn't happen? But see, when people look back, they often just stay stuck there. They end up replaying the same exact negative narrative, and so then they still continue to see themselves in this negative way with money. So for example, they might say I'm bad with money, I can never save. Those things, the words that we use, reaffirm our beliefs. And the thing about money is that it all just comes down to habits, right? We act in accordance with how we see ourselves. So that's why in my framework, I completely flip that. People experience self-sabotage with their money, even though their intentions are up here, I'm gonna actually pay off all of that debt and save all of that money, right? But if you don't see yourself as the person who does that, as good with money, eventually you're going to self-sabotage. Something's gonna happen where you're just why the heck did I do that, And so when we flip the script on that, when we flip it completely upside down, when we start with the rooted identity, if we can get you to see yourself as I am learning to be good with money, I am becoming a wealth builder, I am a money manager, right? And you start to see yourself that way, then everything else naturally flows, because again, we act in accordance with how we see ourselves. So if we can shift the identity right away, then absolutely everything else is a piece of cake. And even with big stressful expenses come up, unexpected expenses come up, you're not that stressed out, because I'm fully capable of handling this. Part of being good with money, which I am, is understanding that life is always gonna that something is always gonna come up, but no matter what, I am confident, I am capable, I'm empowered, and I can absolutely figure out what to do with my money. AKA, is it gonna be, using a credit card here and then being able to funnel it over? Oh, am I gonna pull from my savings here? Again, the strategy, the action is just in alignment, because it's who you are.